The palace thought the Andrew scandal would stay contained behind royal walls, buried beneath carefully managed headlines and silent corridors inside Buckingham Palace. But what began as one arrest has now exploded into something far more dangerous. Because Prince William, the future king, is no longer simply protecting the monarchy from outside attacks. Prince William is now confronting tensions inside his own family, and according to palace insiders, Queen Camilla may have just realized that the institution she fought decades to enter is quietly preparing to move forward without her. For years, King Charles III believed patience could preserve the monarchy, because King Charles III spent an entire lifetime preparing for the throne with the mindset that stability mattered more than confrontation. But the Andrew scandal changed something fundamental inside Buckingham Palace. The arrest of Andrew Mountbatten Windsor did not merely create another royal embarrassment attached to the royal family. The scandal opened a terrifying public conversation about secrecy, institutional protection, palace silence, and whether the monarchy itself had spent years shielding figures that should have been completely removed from royal life long ago. And once those questions entered public discussion, Prince William immediately understood something that older members of the monarchy still struggled to accept. The survival of the institution now depended on visible action, not ceremonial tradition. What makes this crisis even more fascinating is the speed at which Prince William moved once the scandal exploded across Britain. According to reports discussed inside palace circles, Prince William did not behave like a distant heir waiting politely for instructions from King Charles III. Prince William reportedly began coordinating strategy discussions almost immediately, reviewing public messaging, assessing damage control, and positioning the Wales household as the stabilizing center of the royal family. Does that sound like the behavior of a future king waiting his turn? Or does that sound like a man who already understands where the real authority inside Buckingham Palace is heading? And this is where the situation surrounding Queen Camilla becomes impossible to ignore, because while Prince William was focused on containing reputational fallout connected to Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein, Queen Camilla reportedly made a decision that deeply alarmed the future king. According to insiders referenced in multiple royal discussions, Queen Camilla continued maintaining loyalty toward Sarah Ferguson during the height of the crisis, despite growing pressure inside the monarchy to separate completely from anyone publicly connected to the scandal. For Prince William, the future king, this was not interpreted as compassion. Prince William reportedly viewed the move as a direct contradiction to the crisis strategy designed to protect the monarchy from further public collapse. The deeper issue, however, goes far beyond Sarah Ferguson herself. The real tension comes from what Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, represent, compared to what Queen Camilla represents inside the modern monarchy. Prince William and Kate Middleton symbolize the future of the institution, a younger and more disciplined image focused on professionalism, accountability, and public trust, while Queen Camilla remains permanently tied to older royal controversies that large parts of the public never fully forgot. Even after years of rebuilding her image beside King Charles III, Queen Camilla still carries the shadow of Princess Diana across public perception, and palace insiders reportedly know that problem has never truly disappeared. What makes the timing especially brutal is the fact that King Charles III is now battling serious health concerns while trying to contain the largest institutional crisis of his reign. Reports continue suggesting that Prince William has quietly absorbed more operational responsibility inside Buckingham Palace over the past year, particularly after Catherine, Princess of Wales, and King Charles III both faced cancer battles that forced dramatic adjustments to royal duties. And according to insiders, that gradual transfer of influence has completely changed palace dynamics behind closed doors. The monarchy may still publicly present King Charles III as fully in control, but many observers now believe Prince William is already functioning as the strategic center of royal decision-making. And if that is true, where exactly does that leave Queen Camilla? Because this is where the emotional tension inside the royal family becomes impossible to separate from the institutional struggle itself. Queen Camilla reportedly spent decades enduring public hatred, media humiliation, and royal resistance just to stand beside King Charles III during the coronation in Westminster Abbey. Queen Camilla survived the collapse of public opinion after Princess Diana's death, rebuilt her image through years of royal work, and eventually became queen consort despite enormous resistance from the public. Yet now, according to palace insiders, Queen Camilla may be watching the very institution she sacrificed everything for quietly reorganize itself around Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales. And viewers should really stop for a moment and think about the psychological weight of that reality, because Prince William is not simply another senior royal inside the family structure. Prince William is the future king, the son of Princess Diana, and the single most trusted figure inside the monarchy according to multiple public polls. That combination creates an almost impossible dynamic for Queen Camilla to overcome, especially when Kate Middleton continues attracting overwhelming public support everywhere the Princess of Wales appears. Whether during international visits, diplomatic engagements, or public appearances across Britain, Catherine, Princess of Wales consistently commands attention in ways that reinforce the idea of an approaching transition inside the monarchy. But what happened next reportedly pushed tensions even further. According to multiple royal insiders, Prince William eventually confronted Queen Camilla directly over the need for complete alignment during the Andrew crisis, making clear that any ambiguity surrounding loyalty or public optics could seriously damage the monarchy during one of the most dangerous moments in modern royal history. Reports suggest Queen Camilla viewed the conversation as deeply disrespectful, because Prince William was effectively speaking with the authority of a reigning monarch before officially becoming king. Yet the most revealing detail came afterward, because insiders claim King Charles III ultimately sided with Prince William rather than defending Queen Camilla's position. And once that happened, palace observers reportedly realized something enormous had shifted inside Buckingham Palace. Because this was no longer simply a disagreement between senior royals. This was the moment many insiders began quietly acknowledging that Prince William and Kate Middleton were no longer preparing for the future monarchy. Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, were beginning to shape it already. And if that realization was already unsettling for Queen Camilla, what happened behind palace doors afterward may have made the situation even more personal. Because according to insiders, Catherine, Princess of Wales, did not step back from the crisis. Kate Middleton reportedly became even more involved in strategic discussions surrounding the monarchy's public response, strengthening the growing perception that the Wales household had effectively become the operational heart of the royal family during King Charles III's health struggles. But the most explosive part of this story may not be Prince William's rise at all. The most explosive part may be what Queen Camilla is reportedly beginning to fear about her own future once Prince William officially becomes king. And according to palace insiders, that private anxiety is now influencing relationships throughout Buckingham Palace in ways the public still has not fully seen. If you are enjoying this deep dive into the royal family, Prince William, Kate Middleton, King Charles III, Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, and the hidden tensions shaping the future of the monarchy, make sure to subscribe to the channel and stay with us, because what happens next inside Buckingham Palace may completely redefine the balance of power surrounding the future king. What made the situation even more dangerous for Queen Camilla was the growing realization inside Buckingham Palace that Prince William was no longer operating like a future king waiting patiently behind King Charles III. Prince William had started behaving like the monarchy's emergency stabilizer, and palace insiders reportedly understood exactly why. Public trust in the royal family had fallen dramatically after the Andrew scandal. Criticism surrounding institutional secrecy was intensifying across Britain, and many royal commentators believed the monarchy was approaching one of the most unstable periods since the aftermath of Princess Diana's death. In moments like that, hesitation becomes weakness, and Prince William appeared determined not to repeat what many critics believed had been years of delayed royal decision-making. What truly separated Prince William from older generations of the royal family was the way Prince William reportedly approached the institution itself. Unlike King Charles III, who had always viewed the monarchy through the lens of tradition, continuity, and emotional loyalty to family members, Prince William reportedly approached Buckingham Palace more like a modern executive trying to save a historic organization from reputational collapse. Palace insiders described Prince William as relentless during internal discussions, constantly questioning old systems, demanding accountability, and refusing to tolerate anyone capable of dragging scandal back toward the crown. That mentality may sound cold to some viewers, but many supporters of Prince William argue that the future king understands something essential about survival in the modern media era. The monarchy can no longer rely on silence to make controversies disappear. And this is exactly why tensions between Prince William and Queen Camilla reportedly became so explosive behind closed doors. For Queen Camilla, loyalty to long-standing personal relationships still mattered deeply, especially after spending decades surviving brutal public hostility herself. But for Prince William, every personal relationship inside the royal family was now secondary to protecting the monarchy from another catastrophic scandal cycle. Does that difference sound manageable to you, or does it sound like two completely different visions for how the royal family should function moving forward? What made matters even harder for Queen Camilla was the unstoppable rise of Catherine, Princess of Wales, during this same period. According to royal insiders, Kate Middleton increasingly became the public face of stability inside the monarchy while King Charles III battled health concerns and Prince William handled institutional strategy. The Princess of Wales reportedly participated in discussions surrounding public messaging, legal positioning, and long-term royal planning, creating a perception inside palace corridors that Catherine, Princess of Wales, was already operating far beyond the traditional ceremonial role expected from previous royal wives. And the public reaction only intensified that perception. Every appearance involving Kate Middleton seemed to reinforce the same narrative about the future of the monarchy. Crowds responded enthusiastically to Catherine, Princess of Wales. Media coverage consistently centered around Kate Middleton's composure, popularity, and image as a modern royal figure capable of restoring confidence in the institution. Meanwhile, Queen Camilla reportedly watched public attention increasingly shift toward Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, as the monarchy's natural future center of power. That dynamic reportedly became especially painful because Queen Camilla had spent years rebuilding her reputation after the devastating backlash connected to Princess Diana and King Charles III's relationship. But according to palace insiders, the hardest reality for Queen Camilla may not have been public opinion at all. The hardest reality may have been recognizing that King Charles III himself was slowly depending more heavily on Prince William and Kate Middleton to carry the monarchy forward during one of the darkest chapters of his reign. And once that shift quietly began inside Buckingham Palace, many observers believed the future transition of power was no longer a distant possibility. The transition had already started emotionally, strategically, and institutionally behind palace walls. And if that transition continues accelerating, one question now hangs over the royal family more heavily than ever before. When Prince William officially becomes king, what role will Queen Camilla still have inside a monarchy increasingly shaped by the influence of Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales? The deeper Prince William moved into the center of royal decision-making, the more Buckingham Palace reportedly began dividing into quiet factions. And according to palace insiders, that division was no longer simply about personality clashes between Queen Camilla and Catherine, Princess of Wales. The conflict was evolving into something far more dangerous for the monarchy itself, because senior figures inside the royal family were allegedly beginning to choose sides based on what they believed the institution would look like after King Charles III. For decades, King Charles III operated within a monarchy built on patience, hierarchy, and gradual change, but Prince William represented an entirely different philosophy. Royal commentators increasingly described Prince William, the future king, as someone determined to modernize the monarchy with far stricter standards surrounding public accountability, media management, and internal discipline. Palace insiders even suggested that Prince William viewed reputational risk almost the same way major corporations handle public crises, meaning emotional loyalty could never come before institutional survival. That approach reportedly unsettled parts of the old royal establishment, especially courtiers who had spent years operating behind closed doors with minimal scrutiny. And this is where the relationship between Prince William and Prince Harry quietly became part of the larger story surrounding the future of the monarchy. Because while Meghan Markle and Prince Harry remained physically distant from Buckingham Palace after relocating to California, the influence of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex still hovered over almost every major conversation involving the royal family. According to royal observers, Prince William reportedly became increasingly determined to prevent further instability after the public fallout surrounding Meghan Markle and Prince Harry damaged the monarchy's image internationally. The explosive interviews, accusations of institutional failures, and public family tensions involving Prince Harry created a permanent lesson for Prince William about what happens when royal conflict spirals beyond palace control. Some royal insiders even believe the Andrew scandal reinforced Prince William's belief that delayed action only magnifies disaster later. First came years of unresolved controversy surrounding Prince Andrew. Then came the breakdown between Prince Harry and the royal family. Then came growing public frustration surrounding transparency inside Buckingham Palace. Viewed together, these crises reportedly convinced Prince William that the monarchy could no longer afford hesitation disguised as diplomacy. But perhaps the most fascinating detail involves Catherine, Princess of Wales, and the extraordinary level of influence Kate Middleton now appears to hold inside palace operations. According to insiders, Kate Middleton has become far more than a supportive royal spouse standing beside Prince William during public appearances. Catherine, Princess of Wales, reportedly participates in sensitive strategic conversations, helps shape long-term image planning, and increasingly functions as one of the monarchy's most trusted internal voices. That rise reportedly intensified Queen Camilla's private frustration, because the Queen Consort allegedly feels the public and palace establishment now treat Kate Middleton as the emotional center of the future monarchy before King Charles III's reign has even ended. And viewers should ask themselves something important here. Is this simply the natural evolution of the monarchy toward Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales? Or are palace insiders already witnessing a quiet power transition happening much faster than the public realizes? Because according to several royal commentators, the symbolism surrounding Prince William and Kate Middleton has become impossible to ignore. Every major appearance involving the Prince and Princess of Wales generates enormous public engagement. Every discussion about the future king immediately includes Catherine, Princess of Wales, beside Prince William as a stabilizing figure. Meanwhile, Queen Camilla reportedly finds herself trapped between two painful realities. Public acceptance of Queen Camilla improved significantly after the coronation of King Charles III, but widespread emotional attachment never truly reached the level associated with Kate Middleton or even Princess Diana before her. And that emotional imbalance may now be shaping the monarchy's future more than official titles ever could. Behind palace walls, insiders reportedly claim Queen Camilla increasingly fears becoming isolated once Prince William officially ascends the throne, particularly because Prince William and Prince Harry never fully forgave the role Queen Camilla played in the collapse of King Charles III and Princess Diana's marriage. While Prince Harry expressed frustration publicly through interviews and memoirs, Prince William reportedly handled those emotions differently, burying resentment beneath discipline and royal duty rather than public confrontation. But according to palace sources, that restraint never meant the feelings disappeared. And if those unresolved tensions are already influencing palace dynamics while King Charles III remains on the throne, what happens once Prince William no longer needs to compromise at all? What transformed the tension surrounding Queen Camilla from private frustration into something approaching open palace warfare was the growing belief inside Buckingham Palace that Catherine, Princess of Wales, was no longer simply supporting Prince William behind the scenes. According to royal insiders, Kate Middleton had quietly become one of the monarchy's most influential figures during the health struggles surrounding King Charles III, and that shift reportedly changed the emotional balance of power inside the royal family in ways Queen Camilla found increasingly difficult to ignore. For years, Queen Camilla managed to survive by understanding palace politics better than almost anyone around King Charles III. Queen Camilla endured relentless criticism after Princess Diana's death, navigated decades of public hostility, and eventually secured acceptance inside an institution that once seemed impossible for Queen Camilla to fully enter. That survival required patience, strategic restraint, and an extraordinary understanding of royal image management. But according to palace sources, the rise of Kate Middleton introduced a challenge Queen Camilla could never completely control, because Catherine, Princess of Wales, possessed something no amount of palace strategy could manufacture naturally: public emotional connection. Everywhere Prince William and Kate Middleton appeared, the response reportedly reinforced the same message about the future of the monarchy. Crowds gathered for the Prince and Princess of Wales with a level of enthusiasm many insiders privately compared to the public fascination once surrounding Princess Diana. Media coverage increasingly focused on Catherine, Princess of Wales, as the symbol of stability, dignity, and continuity during one of the most unstable periods faced by the royal family in decades. And according to insiders, Queen Camilla became painfully aware that even after years as queen consort beside King Charles III, public affection still gravitated naturally toward Kate Middleton. What made the rivalry even more uncomfortable was the growing perception that Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, were already operating as the monarchy's unofficial future leadership team, while King Charles III remained trapped between declining health concerns and mounting institutional crises. Reports suggest that Kate Middleton became heavily involved in discussions surrounding palace messaging, charitable strategy, and long-term planning for the monarchy's public image. That level of involvement reportedly frustrated Queen Camilla deeply, because Queen Camilla allegedly believed those responsibilities should still center around King Charles III and the current royal structure rather than the Wales household. And then came the detail that reportedly pushed tensions into an entirely new phase. According to palace insiders, Queen Camilla became increasingly angered by the way senior courtiers and royal advisors began speaking openly about the next era of the monarchy while King Charles III was still reigning. Some insiders allegedly started treating Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, as the inevitable solution to the monarchy's current instability, creating the impression that Buckingham Palace was psychologically preparing for transition long before any official announcement regarding abdication or succession. Imagine what that atmosphere must feel like for Queen Camilla, the woman who spent decades fighting to stand beside King Charles III, only to watch palace attention slowly drift toward the next royal generation while King Charles III remains alive. And viewers should really consider how emotionally complicated this situation becomes when Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are added back into the larger royal equation. Because even from California, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex still influence public conversations surrounding the monarchy. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry continue representing unresolved division inside the royal family. And according to royal observers, Prince William reportedly sees the Sussex crisis as another warning about what happens when internal tensions remain unmanaged for too long. The breakdown between Prince Harry and Prince William already damaged the monarchy globally, particularly among younger audiences who viewed the royal family as emotionally distant and resistant to change. Then came the Andrew scandal, intensifying criticism surrounding secrecy and accountability even further. So from Prince William's perspective, according to insiders, protecting the monarchy now requires decisive control before instability spreads again. That strategy reportedly explains why Prince William has become increasingly assertive inside Buckingham Palace, especially regarding figures connected to controversy or reputational risk. And unfortunately for Queen Camilla, palace insiders increasingly believe Prince William now views Queen Camilla herself as part of a complicated institutional problem connected to the monarchy's past rather than its future. What makes that perception especially devastating is the fact that King Charles III reportedly understands exactly how vulnerable Queen Camilla's future position could become after the eventual transition of power. According to insiders, King Charles III privately asked Prince William to ensure Queen Camilla would still retain dignity, protection, and a meaningful role within the royal family once Prince William becomes king. But even if Prince William agreed respectfully, the larger truth reportedly remains impossible for Queen Camilla to ignore. The future of Queen Camilla inside the monarchy may ultimately depend on the goodwill of Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, the very two people palace insiders claim never fully forgave the damage surrounding Princess Diana's marriage. And if those emotional wounds still exist beneath the surface today, many royal watchers now believe the real confrontation inside Buckingham Palace may not have happened yet at all. The most extraordinary part of this entire royal crisis may be the fact that Buckingham Palace is still publicly presenting the monarchy as stable while, according to insiders, nearly every major relationship behind palace walls has been fundamentally altered by fear, resentment, illness, and the growing reality of transition. Because when viewers look at Prince William, Kate Middleton, King Charles III, Queen Camilla, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle from the outside, the royal family still appears wrapped in ceremony, tradition, and carefully managed appearances. But according to palace sources, the emotional reality inside the monarchy has become far more fragile than the public fully understands. At the center of that instability stands King Charles III, a monarch who reportedly never imagined his reign would unfold under this level of pressure. After waiting more than 70 years to become king, King Charles III now faces a painful combination of personal illness, institutional scandal, public distrust, and growing dependence on Prince William to steady the monarchy during crisis after crisis. Royal insiders suggest that reality has weighed heavily on King Charles III emotionally, especially because many of the controversies damaging the monarchy involve people King Charles III once tried desperately to protect. Prince Andrew became the scandal that shattered public confidence. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle became symbols of royal division broadcast across the world. And Queen Camilla, the woman King Charles III fought for over decades, now reportedly stands at the center of escalating tensions involving Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales. And perhaps that is what makes the future of the monarchy so unpredictable right now. Because according to palace insiders, Prince William is no longer merely reacting to crises as they appear. Prince William, the future king, is allegedly preparing for an entirely different kind of monarchy, one built around tighter control, stronger public accountability, and a far more disciplined royal structure. That vision reportedly explains why Prince William has become increasingly central to palace strategy discussions, while Kate Middleton continues emerging as the monarchy's strongest public asset. Together, Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, increasingly represent continuity, emotional stability, and institutional survival at a moment when large sections of the public remain uncertain about the royal family's long-term future. But that same transition reportedly creates enormous private anxiety for Queen Camilla. Because according to multiple royal observers, Queen Camilla understands something many casual royal viewers still underestimate. Once Prince William officially becomes king, the emotional center of the monarchy will move completely toward the Wales household. Prince William and Kate Middleton will define the institution publicly, strategically, and culturally. And while King Charles III reportedly wants Queen Camilla protected after his reign eventually ends, palace insiders claim Queen Camilla increasingly fears becoming isolated within a royal structure no longer emotionally aligned with her. What makes this especially complicated is the unresolved emotional history connecting Prince William, Prince Harry, Princess Diana, and Queen Camilla herself. Even years later, The shadow of Princess Diana still shapes public perception surrounding the monarchy. Prince William reportedly buried personal resentment beneath discipline and royal duty, while Prince Harry openly expressed anger and emotional frustration through interviews and memoirs involving Meghan Markle and the Duchess of Sussex era. But according to insiders, neither Prince William nor Prince Harry ever fully escaped the emotional consequences of what happened to Princess Diana during the collapse of King Charles III's first marriage. And viewers should ask themselves one final question. If Prince William already holds this much influence before officially becoming king, what happens when Prince William no longer has to balance authority with restraint? Because according to insiders, Buckingham Palace may already know the answer. Reports continue suggesting that private discussions surrounding eventual transition planning have quietly accelerated behind palace walls as King Charles III battles ongoing health concerns. The monarchy still presents unity publicly, but insiders claim senior royals increasingly understand that the future institution will look dramatically different under Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales. Older systems, older loyalties, and older compromises may not survive the next reign intact. And that possibility explains why tensions surrounding Queen Camilla feel so significant right now, because this story is no longer simply about personality conflicts inside the royal family. This is about who controls the emotional identity of the monarchy after King Charles III. This is about whether Buckingham Palace moves toward modernization under Prince William or remains tied to older royal traditions that many believe damaged public trust over time. And perhaps most importantly, this is about whether the royal family can survive another transition without another devastating internal fracture involving Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, or figures still connected to unresolved scandal. Because inside Buckingham Palace, according to palace insiders, the real battle may no longer be about the past at all. The real battle may already be about who controls the monarchy's future. If you enjoyed this deep royal analysis covering Prince William, Kate Middleton, King Charles III, Queen Camilla, Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, Buckingham Palace tensions, royal drama, succession questions, and the hidden power struggles shaping the future king, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned. Because the next chapter inside the royal family may become even more explosive than anyone inside the monarchy expected.